Black El Paso Democrats for having me here this evening. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. My interest in public service started in high school when I interned for state representative in the Massachusetts State House. I began my college career in Washington, D.C., studying international politics. But after the death of my father, I was no longer able to finish. I moved to Texas about 14 years ago. I've worked in production, film production, event coordinating. I worked in public education. I coordinated after-school programs in art, in public and private school. I've worked in writing grants in private administration for private education. About 4 years ago, my partner and I decided it was time to move on, and we chose to move to El Paso. We did so, or I did so. He came home one night and I said, hey, I'm going to UTEP if you want to come. I did so because after visiting El Paso so many times, I truly fell in love with the city, and I think it's a very special, special place. Last week, Mr. Tolbert told me that I was a university student and I had no business being here or running for this position. I don't think that's true. Going back to school was a personal decision that I made because it was a goal that I had, and it was a goal that I know my father had for me before he passed away. But I'm not offended by it. I feel like who should be offended by that comment are the men and women that I've been able to meet at UTEP in their 50s and 60s who are continuing their education while raising a family and while working every day. During my time at UTEP, I have done PR at the Rubin Center. I have worked with many local and international artists, teachers from all over the city, as well as students from all ages. My work experience has given me a true understanding of working with multiple large departments, million-dollar budgets, time frames, and communication, which I think is the most important thing for this position. Being able to communicate with departments and with your colleagues is the only way to get things done. I hope to earn your vote for District 2 because if elected, I think that we need a transparent, accountable government. Our current representative has not been that. Being investigated by the Texas Rangers, refusing to give up text messages is not a representative we need. If elected, I hope to encourage and enhance our historic preservation. I have been so lucky to live, work, and go to school in many large cities across the country, and I've experienced the challenges and the successes of those cities. I truly believe that District 2 and El Paso City government needs young, creative people who are willing to work for the people of this city. Thank you.
Top 3 things that you plan to accomplish in your first year in office.
My first year in office. The main thing, as I said, is creating a transparent, accountable city council. We have seen a lot of problems with that, and especially in District 2. Having an open door policy will be my #1 concern. I think also looking at city council meetings is a really important thing as well. You know, Austin, our state capital, has their city council meetings at 5 to 6 p.m. in the evenings. I'm sorry, at 6 p.m. in the evenings till they end. I myself have had trouble going to city council because of work or school. That is not a transparent government. We need to work with our community to make our jobs as accessible to them as possible. I think historic preservation is at the forefront of my issues. Again, El Paso is such a special place. The culture here in this building is very important, and we are watching it be taken from us every year. And so the third thing I would like to see is quality of life. Quality of life in all of El Paso, especially District 2. You know, we talk a lot about quality of life projects downtown, and I've been walking all over District 2, and I don't think that anybody should have to live in a worse condition as their neighbors. You know, we need safe, clean, bikeable streets that run into each other. There needs to be no distinguishment between economic status in our city. Thank you.
So how would you contribute to a positive ethical climate in the city?
Well, like I said, communication is key. Communication with capital improvement departments, communication with colleagues, communication with constituents. having an open door policy is really the best way to do that. We need to be totally honest about the situations at hand. We cannot have any, no access to text messages. Refusing open records requests, I think, is unacceptable in our city. And as I said, I really believe that changing our city council meetings is a forefront at that. Thank you.
Good evening. And my question to you is, what have you done or what contributions have you made to your district which makes you the best candidate for the job?
Sure. I am a homeowner, I am a taxpayer, which I think makes us, it's something we all do for our districts, and I think it's very important. And as a taxpayer, I understand the struggles that we have. And I understand that my money goes into preserving our communities, and I want to see that done right. I have also worked alongside and with small business owners. I understand the problems that they face daily, and I've helped many of them, better their situations, get through those hurdles. Thank you. I hope to earn your vote for District 2 because I truly believe that this city can do better. District 2 needs a representative that is transparent and accountable. We need to truly embrace our historic preservation. Thank you.